we'll move on to the next bit. What are you currently collecting now,
Hmm.
and why, and what's making you collect it?
Well, I dropped it a little while back. I got the Justice League Dark. That's my main. I'm after all the variants and the issues. I pretty much got every issue. I've got every issue, but I haven't got all the variants for that. So I'm always hunting for. These are a couple I picked up, I think, last month, which are pretty cool
Oh wow,
variants. Yeah, so we got Man Bat and we got Detective Chimp
yeah.
there.
From what series are
Yeah,
they?
this is volume 2. This was not that long ago, to be fair.
Yeah. Sorry,
Um,
volume 2 of what? Sorry, I think I
Justice League
missed.
Dark.
Oh,
Justice
sorry.
League
Yeah,
Dark.
Justice League
Yes.
Dark. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm collecting at the moment, along with the Eagle Moss hardbacks.
Okay.
Like I said, yeah. But my main sort of single issue collection is Justice League Dark, and I am after the all the variant covers now because I have got the issues. Yeah,
Oh,
and I
okay.
just
So
love it. I just love it. You know? It's
yeah,
I think it sort of speaks to me because I've always been drawn to sort of the supernatural, the dark, the
yeah,
fantasy. Um, And that's just a lot of fun for me to read. And the
yeah.
characters are so great as a team
Oh,
because
yeah,
they're individually broken characters. So you've got John Constantine, who's this
yeah,
alcoholic, chain smoking
yeah,
sort of. He's not really a nice guy, but he's okay.
yeah,
And you've got Swamp Thing, and you've got Deadman, and you've got just all these characters who are sort of dealing with their own stuff, but also dealing with it as a team.
yeah,
It's great, really
yeah.
fun. Yeah,
I think the thing I find about Constantine is that he is so dysfunctional, and
yeah,
he's rude, but
yeah.
you can't help but love him, think
You
he's
kind of,
awesome
yeah,
and really
yeah.
cool, and you're
That's
like,
the
oh, that's
thing.
such a cool thing. Like, how does this Liverpudlian,
Yeah,
excuse me, how does this Liverpudlian know all of this cool stuff? Like, he's such a
yeah.
cool guy, and yeah,
I've always been drawn to the Hellblazer series. I would say one of the first sort of darker books I ever read was Neil Gaiman's sort of. I loved it. It was
yeah,
just awesome. And Neil Gaiman's Book of Shadows. I think I've got. Yeah, the Sandman series.
yeah.
I remember seeing John Constantine in that. I think it's his second appearance in that.
Okay,
But yeah, John Constantine was just awesome.
yeah.
I, I was really gutted they cancelled the TV show because
Oh, same,
yeah,
same. I was
but
just gonna ask you about that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I was gutted. It's the same with Swamp Thing. They cancelled that as well.
Oh,
But
did they? I didn't
yeah,
watch it, but
yeah, it was okay. It's all right. It's quite dark. It's quite dark and sort of gory and stuff, which I like.
yeah.
But they are bringing them back together on HBO for a Justice League Dark TV
Oh,
series,
yes. If
which will be cool.
if it is the same actor, I'm sorry, I can't remember his name at the moment, for Constantine.
Matt Ryan,
Yes.
isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, it is. If he comes back,
yeah.
they've got an extra viewer.
I don't think he will. I'll
If
be
he
honest with
doesn't,
you.
like, I was reading
Well,
saying he'd like to.
he would like to. I because what did he make his? What did he make that guest appear? Was it Legends of Tomorrow?
Yeah,
He was in something, wasn't he? I
yeah.
can't remember what. So that's on CW, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah,
Legends of
and this is
Tomorrow.
going. Yeah, this is going on HBO. Um, he could sort of meet in sort of a multi. It's a DC thing. It's a
Yeah.
multiverse waiting to happen. I would love to see him back as Constantine in Justice League Dark, but rumors have it he's not coming in.
Ah, I
But you
would
never
love it if
know.
he if
You
he
never.
was.
I would love it. I just
Yeah,
think he's great. Yeah. Even in the animated Justice League, I think his voice acting is awesome in them as well. So
yeah. See, I've not
uh,
seen the animated Constantine.
no.
I'd like to. I've only seen a few DC animated movies. I
Yeah.
did kind of give myself a mission to go through them,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I did 2.
Well,
I
they've
did.
just started a new volume. I think it started with the Superman one, which just come out.
Okay.
So it's a good place to start if you
Yeah.
check out this new Superman because this is starting off a new sort of volume of DC movies. The last one ended with the Justice League Dark movie. So
The
there's a new
Apocalypse, was it?
Apocalypse Warrior.
Yeah.
So this is a new volume starting now. So you could jump on that, check that
Oh,
out.
cool.
But you
Yeah.
got
Well, to
Matt
be fair,
Ryan from yeah. Go on.
there's not many movies out at the moment.
No.
There's probably more Marvel movies out at the moment than there are the animated
Y-
movies, I think.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
could I'm happy to smash them out, so I might as well watch these as well. I'll just watch them all.
Just watch them all. Just watch them
Yeah.
all. Yeah. And if you like Matt Ryan, you'll like that Justice League Dark animated because he's in
Is,
it. So yeah,
is he the voice?
he's the voice of
Ah,
Constantine in it. Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of the movie? Do you remember the Keanu Reeves? Was it
Oh yeah,
Keanu Reeves? Was
Keanu
it?
Reeves movie. I liked it. I liked that with Shia
Yeah.
LaBeouf. Yeah, yeah.
Is it
I
Shia LaBeouf?
liked it. It was Shia LaBeouf as the sort of kid sidekick thing
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I don't think Keanu Reeves is anything like John Constantine
No.
to look at, you know.
Yeah.
And I didn't even dress him like John Constantine. You know, he had the black sort of suit on and everything. He had the cigarettes and he had the whiskey and he
Yeah.
had the attitude, but he wasn't John Constantine, but I liked the movie. I thought it was okay. And there
Yeah.
was rumours he was gonna come back as a cameo as John Constantine in some sort of capacity in something. I don't know what, but
Imagine that.
yeah.
Imagine that. But yeah, I think the Constantine movie was my first ever interaction with anything Constantine. So I
Okay.
saw that. I remember
Yeah.
watching that with my dad, and I saw that, and I watched it a few times actually, because I think I've got quite a similar interest to you in terms of like the dark supernatural kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It is interesting and cool, and so but then when it came to the Constantine show coming out. I was in university then, and me and my friend were watching it, and we had both seen the Constantine movie, and we'd
Mm.
been like, "This is nothing like the movie." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It wasn't as like it was
No.
gritty, but you know what I mean? It's a TV show, so it's gonna be a
Yeah.
bit toned down a bit. But
Toned down. Yeah.
but from what I've read now, Constantine I've read in books now, the TV show seems
Oh, it's more
uh,
like it.
more close to the books than the film.
Yeah. I think because even the movie version with Keanu Reeves is very sort of depressive in that movie.
Yeah,
All pretty much all the way through it, he knows he's going to die, doesn't he? So obviously he's going to be depressed. But the John Constantine from the comics, even though he was this sort of smarmy chain smoker, he would crack a joke now and then,
yeah,
and he would have a bit of a laugh sometimes. So I think the TV series does mirror the John Constantine a lot more than the Keanu Reeves movie did. Yeah.
hmm,
It was pretty. I
yeah,
liked it. I liked it. And again, only one series for some reason. They got a habit of doing this with DC, Netflix, and Amazon.
yeah.
One
Was it
series and
only one?
only one series, man. Yeah,
Oh, oh
it's
man.
terrible. Yeah,
Yeah, it was like 20 odd episodes, wasn't it? Something
it
like
was a
that.
big. Yeah, it was a big series. Yeah,
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
and it was a
Brilliant.
good one. I could happily rewatch that again. Yeah,
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think to be fair, you're giving me a bit of that nostalgia factor now, and I
yeah,
think I actually might go and
yeah.
watch it. But
I
yeah,
used
we'll
to love
see.
his the house. The house of is it the House of Mystery or the House of yeah, it's the House of Mystery,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
which he's in
yeah,
now. I didn't realize that House of Mystery was the actual House of Mystery from the comic books back in the 60s and 70s called the
right.
House of Mystery. Yeah.
Okay.
And there's been many people living throughout the sort of generations have lived in that house. At the moment, John Constantine resides there.
Yeah.
But I think there's been a few sort of other characters that have lived in that House of Mystery throughout. And
Oh,
I should
cool.
really have a look who's lived in it, 'cause that'd be pretty
Yeah,
cool. But
that'd be
at the
cool.
moment, it's John Constantine's house at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. So,
So,
um, so that's what you're collecting now. Uh,
yeah.
yeah. Um,
Batman, sort of Batman stuff. Always on the lookout for Batman books.
yeah.
Do,
Any?
do, do, it's pretty much 80s onwards, but I have started a collection from New 52. I want to
Yeah.
get the New 52 Rebirth stuff, which I'm working on. I'm missing like the first 4 issues of the Court of Owls sort of story arc. I
Yeah.
haven't got the first few issues of that, but I've got a pretty meaty chunk up to about,
Nice.
yeah, I'm on about 78, 79. And then I've got obviously my subscription stuff, which I've been getting from Forbidden Planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and I've really enjoyed Batman lately. That's been really good. I thought,
Yeah.
yeah, I've really enjoyed. I don't know. Do you read Batman?
I
Is it
don't. I don't,
no?
unfortunately.
The Joker War stuff's been really good. Yeah.
I've heard a lot.
Um,
Yeah.
what else am I collecting? So I've got a Swamp Thing again with that links to Justice League Dark. So I collect a lot of Swamp Thing stuff.
Yeah.
Mostly Volume 2. Sort of like.
Yeah, isn't Constantine's first appearance in Swamp Thing was like 42 or something like that, you know?
Yes,
Really
30,
early on.
30 something. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, so I collect a lot of Swamp Thing, Alan Moore sort of
Yeah.
Swamp Thing stuff. Yeah, he made his first appearance in that, and I've got a bit of a bone to pick with that sort of run because with Justice League Dark, I want the first appearance of Justice League Dark, and in my opinion, that is the first appearance of Justice League Dark. So this was 2011's issue 1 of Justice League Dark. But you go on eBay and there's 3 books that say it's the first appearance. You've got this one, and then you've got 2 Swamp Thing books. I think it's 47 and 50, and they all claim to be the first appearance of Justice League Dark.
Of the team.
Of the team. But you see, in those Swamp Thing books, they never call themselves Justice League Dark. They're just supernatural characters that happen to be on the same team. They haven't been brought together to say, you know, it'll be like if Batman and Wonder Woman were in the same book. You can't say that's the Justice League America because they're both working together. Yeah. This is when they were first called Justice League Dark. You know, the Swamp Thing books, yes, they got a lot of the same characters. You've got Deadman and you've got Swamp Thing and you've got Demon and you've got a few others. But I think that was the seed that was sort of planted then, but it wasn't fully bloomed until 2011 when we get the official book.
Okay. Yeah, because
but if anybody, but I'm just saying, if anybody disagrees with that, please leave a comment.
Yeah.
Because I would love to own the first appearance. Now, if you could change my mind and say it's issue 50, then I'll get issue 50 and that's the first appearance.
Yeah. So it's you're like, because 2011 is when they announced and called themselves Justice League Dark. So how can the earlier issue be them calling themselves Justice League Dark, because they weren't called Justice League Dark until 2011? So you can't say that's first appearance because it's referencing the fact that they were called that in 2011.
Exactly. And you can't, just because characters are together in a book doesn't make them the Justice League. It's like Iron Fist and Luke Cage. Yeah, they were. Was it Heroes for Hire? Were they called, or something like that?
I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, I think they were called Heroes for Hire.
Okay.
But they were in a book before. They were together like a few issues before. But the actual first issue of them being called whatever I think it was Heroes for Hire, was like 3 or 4 issues in. Yeah. So the issues before, they just happened to be in the same book together. But the actual official one is when they call themselves that. And this is the official one because they actually call themselves Justice League Dark.
Yeah? I'm on your side.
Yeah.
I'm on your side there.
Yeah. But it's annoying because if you haven't got the knowledge of sort of, just say you were looking for the first appearance.
Yeah.
And you know, you go on eBay and there's multiple books claiming to be the first appearance. It's quite annoying, really.
Yeah, we'll just get both.
Well, you can get them all. I'll end up getting them anyway because I collect Swamp Thing. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. But I would like an official. I would like someone to. It's comic books, so the market decide, and the market haven't decided on this one. So maybe one day. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, I'm quite interested in the stuff you're collecting at the moment. Everything you've talked about kind of resonates with me. So I'm quite enjoying it. So I want to know if there's anything that you've collected that you've either just gone, why am I collecting this? This is crap. You know what I mean? Or anything you just stopped because now it's getting bad. Have you got anything like that?
Well, my wife could give you a list of stuff that I'm collecting.
She'll just point me to the door and go, it's all
everything you've got. Mate, if I could just turn the camera some way, I could show you, right? I have got hundreds of PlayStation 1 crappy games, right? Like what's this? Real Fishing. I'm never going to play that again. That was quite good though. Colin McRae Rally.
Yeah, they were good games. Yeah.
Look at this one, Cricket Captain 2000. I'm not going to play these. This is probably the worst one. Yeah, where did I just seen something? Monopoly. I'll play Monopoly. Why would I want to play it on the PlayStation 1? So yeah, I've got a lot of video games, lots of retro video games. sort of Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation 2,
Yeah.
Atari, Nintendo. So my wife would say it's crap, and I would sort of agree with a lot of it is sort of tacky. I'm not going to make
Yeah.
money off any of it. Yeah. Um,
It's just
I
there to
was going
go.
to say Funko Pops, but I like some of them. I like some of the Funko
Yeah.
Pops. I don't like them all. I don't collect them all,
Be
but
careful. You don't want Charlie commenting.
I do like some of them.
Yeah.
I'm not a collector of them though, but
No.
yeah, I've had them. That's probably it. And I've got a lot of Star Wars stuff, like the
Okay.
Kenner Star Wars stuff,
Like in terms of actual like figures or
action figures and vehicles and stuff. I stopped collecting them maybe about 8 years ago,
is it?
but I've still got a lot of it like there. Um, it's not crap. I'm not saying it's crap. It's just stuff I've collected and I've stopped.
Yeah.
I've stopped collecting. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
There's
Same with X Files. Lots of X Files stuff. I mean,
right.
I've got sort of cinema reels from the X Files movie.
Wow.
I've got
Okay.
I've got cells. I've got all the McFarlane figures. I've got all sorts. I've got FBI badges with Fox Mulder on and Dana Scully. Why, I don't know. I just like the show, so I decided to fill my room with X Files stuff. And it's just
You're a
there.
fan?
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
fan.
That's
Yeah,
cool. That's cool.
yeah,
So are you into the, Marvel took over no, sorry, Disney took over Star Wars, didn't they? So now Marvel are
yeah.
doing Star Wars books. So are you collecting any of that kind of stuff or
No,
no, nothing?
no, I'm not. I was going to read Bounty Hunters. Um, I remember picking up Darth Vader when that come out. But
Yeah,
I've not read any. I could read them in trade, maybe. I preferred the movies, and again, it's a nostalgia thing, and it's only really the first three movies. I don't mind the prequels, some of them,
yeah,
but and then the newer ones, the Disney ones, they're fun, but it's those first three. It's New Hope, it's Return of the
of
Jedi,
course,
Empire
yeah.
Strikes Back. Yeah, so that's where my interest lies, and that's purely just because of when I was a kid, just watching this sort of amazing sort of space battle and Ewoks and aliens and stuff, and memories.
Yeah.
The other stuff doesn't really resonate with me that sort of way. So, but I watch them. I've seen them all. I don't mind them. I like them. It's just I
Yeah,
don't collect. Yeah,
I think that was the thing with me with the Star Wars films. Like, yeah, I've seen them. Like, my dad was a big fan of them, so he liked them, so I watched them, and I
yeah,
enjoyed them. But like, yeah, it's not like I loved them. Like my kind of films, I think, for my generation would be the Marvel movies.
yeah.
If you know what I mean, like because there's such a following for the Star Wars stuff, and then
Oh
now
yeah,
you've got a huge following for the Marvel stuff as well. So I think that's like as I'm for the Marvel films, but then so
yeah,
like I'll enjoy the Star Wars films, and I've seen them, and I saw the last trilogy. I think I saw the first two in the cinema, but then I wasn't really fussed on even going to see the third one, and
no,
we waited until May 4th to watch it on
yeah,
Disney Plus.
yeah, yeah,
And so I think that kind of says that
yeah.
much about the series that like if people are just willing to wait.
And the problem is that's the Star Wars. It's such a vast sort of.
Yeah,
There's so much stories they can tell, but I think they just need to move away from the Skywalker stuff now.
yeah,
My favorite movie from the Disney stuff was the Rogue One.
I
Um,
enjoyed that.
yeah, and it wasn't really linked to. Obviously, it was about Luke Skywalker and getting
Mm,
the, but it wasn't focused on them. It was focused on other characters, and it was really fun movie. So I think Star Wars do sort of slowly need to start exploring the universe and the galaxies far, far away.
yeah.
Away from Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker.
I
Yeah.
mean, I've recently I finished was it the Fallen Order? Was it Fallen? No, Fallen Order,
Sh-
Last Jedi,
okay.
the
I
game.
couldn't tell you.
You know
Oh,
what
the
I'm on
game.
about?
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Finished that. That's a different story, nothing to do with Skywalkers and stuff, and that was great. And that's the kind of thing. I wouldn't mind seeing that kind of thing in a film, and it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
big fan.
Bounty Hunters book. I think the Bounty Hunters could make a big series. Well, look at the Mandalorian. The Mandalorians. How popular is that? Oh, that's
Smashed it.
cool. It's
Yeah,
great. Yeah. So there's potential for Star Wars. I just don't think it's the Skywalker stuff anymore. Really,
No,
I think
it's had its time.
yeah,
It's
I
had
think
its time.
time to find new pastures somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's cool. I think that'll be us.
that'll
I
do.
think. Yeah. How
Okay,
have you found it? You've had a good time?
brilliant. Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously, great to be here,
Yeah.
Scott. Like I said, yeah,
Thanks. It's always great talking to another Welsh
nerd,
guy, another Welsh nerd.
bit of
Yeah.
a geek. Yeah, yeah.
Especially one who loves all the comic stuff. So yeah, so thank you very much. Is there anything coming up on your channel soon?
Mystery boxes. I am trying to do a Justice League Dark thing, but I'm waiting on people in. There's a woman in America who wants to do an interview, but
Ooh,
I just can't get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
ah,
I can't do it.
yeah,
It's just me, but hopefully we can arrange a time. I'm going to do some sort of Justice League Dark stuff, some mystery
nice,
box stuff. Yeah, just all bits and bobs, geeky goodness coming out. Yeah,
awesome. Well, if anyone's interested in that kind of thing, then or anything that Lee has mentioned at all in the entire video, then just go ahead, go to his channel, the RetroCave Comics, and give him a subscribe and watch some of his stuff. There he is. There's his
brilliant.
name. Oh, there.
Yeah,
But cool. Thank you so much, mate. I'll
no, brilliant.
see you. Hopefully, we'll join up in some sort of live on Comic
Oh, no
Dino's
doubt.
channel at
Yes,
some
no
point.
doubt, no doubt.
But yeah, thanks so much.
Yeah.
I'll see
All
you
right,
soon,
buddy.
mate.
See you
Bye,
later,
mate.
pal. See
Bye.
ya.